comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Wake Forest offense comes onto the field first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Pittsburgh's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really...
Oh, he's got some space. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Baker. The quick out. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They want to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Pitt. First score of the game goes up. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Wake Forest, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking to throw. Works the middle of the field. Jumped on top of the pile. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Puts it out of the air. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted to stop the threat. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. A long way to go for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man on the outside. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Peters. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. The Demon Deacons are flying down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Baker. Here's the pressure. Got the back over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Pitt pushing the pace.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the left. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Finding an escape route. Turning it on. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. The Demon Deacons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, wait! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Barber. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Hit right back to the line. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, how many years did Florida State and Miami come down to the last second, and we had another notable matchup today? Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the eastern seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off the play fake. Gets rid of it. They're working that left side. And he's knocked down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Hodge.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Demon Deacons are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him! Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Back to throw, it's Baker. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Panthers will hustle to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Lawrence. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his man. There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the left. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll immediately call timeout. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. There he goes. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before half. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. He'll do it himself. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened? And what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Pitt pushing the pace.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Motion from the back. Back to pass. It's Baker. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run the option. And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. 6th play of the drive coming up. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Barber. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. With jet sweep pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Baker. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll leave it with him. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll keep it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Hodge. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires on the run. Oh, he dropped it that deep. Right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking downfield on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right, a 41-yarder from the left hash. He splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Bolden finds his man on the left. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Quarterback on the keeper. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got his man in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Dropping back, it's Burr. Under fire. He's got the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. Grabs it in the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're...
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down. Short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Trying to take it back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Touch pass on the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pulls and fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hauls it in. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They'll try to power their way ahead. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Demon Deacons back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Burr. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They
Lofts one high and deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And the Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one